So, Rabbi Friedman, have you been up to since the last time we spoke?
Just sitting here waiting to hear from you again.
Aw, that makes me feel so good. So, tell me, we were discussing Father's Day is coming up on Sunday, and that's an incredible holiday. So let's talk about that.
Okay, what's a
So,
father?
yes, exactly. What is a father?
The mystery of the universe. It's a very appropriate background you got there.
Yes, my space background.
hmm The biggest question in all of space is what is a father?
Yes.
Well, there's so much to talk about. Well, let's get right to the point. A father is an authority figure whose approval means everything to the child. A father shouldn't be stingy with their approval and also not frivolous because then the kids don't buy it.
Right, exactly.
So the father is almost like the ultimate judge of your progress or of your success. If your father thinks you're okay, you're okay. If your father won't give approval, you've got a hole in your heart, particularly men. So fathers really hold the key. One blessing, as it's sometimes referred to, one statement of approval, one look of approval can make a kid's life. And one disregard and one indifferent, ignoring or overlooking, and you can devastate your kid for life. So fathers are very, very powerful. And fathers who want to be involved in their children's lives should not become an assistant mother. It's nice to help your wife out, but what about your kids? So if you're taking them out, taking the kids out to give your wife a break, or you're diapering them or feeding them or making dinner, nice. You're pinch hitting for your wife. But what about being a father? Because children don't need two mothers, they need a father and a mother. So the father has to maintain that role of the standard bearer. When your father is impressed, you know you've made it. And then you're a successful kid with good chance of becoming a successful adult. But if you can't get your father's approval, either because he's not there or because he's just too demanding and too unrealistic about, and he just won't give you the approval, you will spend the rest of your life trying to get that approval in crazy ways. Like I know a guy, very talented, very capable, opens a business, begins to succeed, and then sabotages it over and over. Why? Because his father was never successful. And he's afraid that if he is successful, his father will never approve of him. His father has passed away. And he still can't do anything that might make his father upset. It never ends. The need for approval from your father never ends. But religiously speaking, since I'm a rabbi, the approval of your Father in heaven is equally essential. If you don't know where you stand with God, then you don't know where you stand, even if you don't believe in God. This is not a rational thing. So we need the approval of our Father irrationally, and we need to know where we stand with God. Are we necessary, not necessary? So it's not enough for a father to say, I love you. We don't need to be loved. That's a myth. We need to be needed. We need to know that we're essential, not cute. Like if a parent would say, if a father would say to his kids, I don't need you, but you're so lovable. I love you. Devastation. Only a gerbil or other pets are not necessary but lovable. And a human being doesn't want to be a pet. I'd much rather be important to you than lovable.
Exactly. Yes.
And we put so much emphasis on love and ignore everything else. It's like living on a one food diet.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
Man does not live by love alone.
Exactly. You can't do it. You need to be needy. Like, you're absolutely right.
And the same thing with God. Telling me God loves me, that means nothing. It really means nothing. It feels good for the moment. It's nothing. Tell me why I'm here, why I'm necessary. Whether I'm lovable or not is really up to me, isn't it?
Right. Exactly.
And please don't love me when I'm obnoxious. Don't do that to me. Respond to me. When I'm good, when I'm nice, love me. When I'm horrible and obnoxious, then hate me. I know you're reacting to me. But if you always love me, I don't know who you're reacting to. You see, unconditional love is the same as rejection.
I
I don't,
never thought of it that way.
yeah, I don't care what you do, how you behave, what you say, I'm going to love you anyway. In other words, I don't count. It's just you in love with love. What about me? So if you tell your children that you love them unconditionally, they will start to act out. They'll do anything they can to make you angry so that you will respond to them, not to your premeditated plan of just loving. But I need you unconditionally. That's good. So a mother, a father should say to the child, I am your mother, or I am your father. Unconditionally. I will always be your father no matter what you do. Because that's true.
Right. Exactly.
And it's so unconditional. I am your father even when I hate you. And right now, I hate you, but I'm your
Wow.
father. That's meaningful.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's empowering. And if I want you to love me, I know how to do that. That's up to me. So I can easily win your love. But what do I do to convince you that I'm necessary? That's not up to me. So parents need to give their children the feeling, the awareness that they are crucial. And in our relationship with God, the first thing we need to know is God created me because I'm necessary. If I behave nicely, maybe he'll even like me. But even if he doesn't like me, I am necessary to him. I'm not an accident. I'm not a mistake. I'm not disposable. And I'm also not lovable because I don't deserve love. That I can fix. But if I'm not necessary, then what am I supposed to do about that?
Exactly. Yeah. Never thought of it this way. That's a very interesting way to look at it.
I think that's what psychology is overlooking. Everything is about love. The solution to every problem is more love. I don't think so. I mean, we've tried it for 50 years. It's not working. Same is true with marriage, by the way. Love will keep us together. All you really need is love, and all those other songs. No, people have been getting married for love for at least 100 years. It's not working.
That's why the divorce rate is so high.
And the unhappiness in marriages, even when there's no divorce, which makes you feel completely alone in the world.
Absolutely.
There's got to be more than love. And the recent statistic, a very reliable statistic and study, what keeps couples together is mutual respect, not love. Dignity. If you lose your dignity, no amount of love is going to make up for it. I cannot live with someone I don't respect.
That's the truth. Exactly.
So let's think more about, like now people are saying, we don't need more pleasure. Don't tell me how to have better sex. In fact, we're losing interest in sex too. I don't need more pleasure. My life is quite pleasurable. I need closeness, and I'm not getting it, which leaves me feeling alone in the world, and it's a horrible feeling. So that song, The Piano Man, the line says, they're sharing a drink they call loneliness, but it's better than drinking alone.
That's true. Yep. 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 Yep.
That is so powerful.
Yeah.
Loneliness I can handle. I can share it.
Yeah.
But being alone, whoa, that's a killer.
Absolutely. Yes.
And the only antidote is a good marriage. So when marriages leave you feeling alone, something is really wrong. Something is really wrong. It's because all we think about in a marriage is love. That does not bond you. You love me and I love you. We're two separate people. In fact, I think it's almost like an argument. The husband says, I love you. And the wife says, I love you. Why do you have to disagree every time I say something? It's like the guy finally gets up the courage to say, I love you. And he's trying to express himself.
Right. Right.
I love you. And the wife says, okay, enough about you. Now I love you. See, now we're talking about me. So all he gets is one little sentence, and you change the subject. It's not even nice.
No, it's not.
So if a guy says, I love you, he is the topic. He is the subject right now. Don't change the subject. Stay on him. So if he says, I love you, you should say something about him. Like, yeah, you got very good taste in women.
Oh gosh.
Respect more than love.
That's incredible.
Absolutely
Yes.
true.
It is very true. Yeah, you don't think about it often, but yes. And I think that needs to be brought up in pre-marriage counseling and brought up in sermons like you just gave us and just in general in life.
Did I just give you a sermon?
I feel like you did, and I think it's
Oh, no.
incredible, and I love it.
I didn't mean it to come across that way.
No, it's incredible. I love it that way. I love it. It's absolutely meaningful and powerful. And I think you presenting yourself like this made the message all the better.
Thank you.
Yes, it was just an incredible, I never would have thought of it this way. And I'm glad that you had the chance to speak about this because I learned something I never thought I'd learn. And now my viewers are going to learn something too.
Such a pleasure to talk to you.
Likewise, likewise. When are we going to do it again?
It's your show.
Yes, yes. Let's have you on maybe in a couple of weeks. We can find another topic to talk about.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Rabbi. I hope we speak
You
again soon.
be well. Bye bye.
Be well. Bye.